whether it's a coincidence or a synchronicity. Today's October 11th, 2022. So just 10 hours ago,
going to give me access.
we're talking about the charity in the future will prove the existence of God, because I guarantee it. And then Jacob Israel, exception or no. Who's that? Tulsi Gabbard leaving the Democratic Party proves my video from 3 years ago true on the same day. So an hour ago, and then that's not it though. I just wanted to get that out of the way 10 hours ago. And then, look at that. Isn't that something else? The opposite day with SpongeBob, Stephen James pants. And then the next day, so I didn't change the title or anything, it's just what it is that day. And then I go there, down at the Beersheba there.
Gee, what a coincidence, huh?
No, right?
Spun.
And then SpongeBob SquarePants is actually there. Just one of those unusual things that happen that I can't even make this stuff up, but other people can, and they can give me shout outs, and it's fun.
Keep being patient.
At a 10th during the day.
Patience was reading this article in the Daily Mail about Netflix being upset with Meghan Markle and Harry.
So this one, October 10th. There you go.
It is already being cast out, but it's taking a long time.
And then before
and
that,
I need to be very patient with my impatience.
And then one more thing from yesterday, because today is the 11th of October. One more thing from yesterday was
my desire is for things to just be real.
Made manifest today.
Release the slavery button and stop getting people to cut in front of me.
Today, the 11th.
Free willingly are playing out the script towards the end. We're not at the very end, or else it would be over. And
dun 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 dun. Rob, you gonna stop?
Nah, buddy.
You're so rude. Look how rude he is.
Nope. Not gonna do it.
Not rude.
It's me anymore, but real, and release the slavery button and stop getting people to cut in front of me. Not that it bothers me anymore, but that poor person is just being told to do that as I walk by,
or drive by,
as like I'm some kind of a king, but I'm not, because I don't feel like it.
You're just a
peasant. And my pockets don't tell me that I am. But boy, I sure get treated like it, as if when cars pull over to the side, put their blinkers on, as if you're
or when they cut
ambulance driver or something, a fire. People free willingly are playing out the script towards the end. We're not at the very end, or else it'll be over. And
dun 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 dun.
Nah, buddy.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Before I get to that, September 18th, 2022.
This was kind of interesting here. I'll kind of quickly play this little clip. This was at a Trump rally where they play this video that Trump put together of Joe Biden and his bumbles and his speech and stuff.
I haven't, look. Let's get ready to bumble! I think it's a right for people that bad at kept there. Shooting it at stomach pressure. God, I can't believe I said that. America is a nation that can be defined in a single word. Y'all ready for this? I was Corn Pop wasn't bad, too.
I love the production of this. And the music. Well, he's not gang
Straight
stuff.
gang stuff.
He's delusional.
Tell me the gang stalking this robot AI move.
Face like that's pretty coincidental too, right? The same production, same sound.
Look. Let's get ready to bumble!
Ladies and gentlemen,
I think it's a right.
welcome to the
First
main
AI.
event. Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Corn Pop wasn't bad,
Give me to have it.
and he ran a bunch of bad boys. Wait.
Now,
You see another
In this video here on the 10th, it was right before Jacob's video went live.
beast coming up out of the earth. You see a king coming in an armor bearer who's on fire.
That's 5 minutes in. 10 minutes in. Jacob's video is live, getting ready to start. So that's 10 minutes in. What I'm showing you is that bear that's on fire. It's like a consuming fire. The bear that's in front of the king on the landscape of the United States of America. So 10 minutes in, his video didn't even start yet. He's saying something about a fiery trial to come. I don't know, nothing really other than that.
But Christ comes as a consuming fire. But perhaps Elon is hinting at more.
The 7 minutes in on his video that just started, talking about that and then showing a design right here that reminds me of the landscape where that bear is, because it looks like at the top of his head that there's also burnt hair. See the hair burnt off of the top of his head? But even around it, it's still burnt hair, regardless with that top piece being on there or not. That's why it's the first thing I think of when I seen the image, just because of the burn around it.
Looks quite scary. Almost like the air is on fire.
And next,
Singed is an alchemist, a guy who was hired by a military commander to create a weapon that would bring an end to a war that seems to be at stalemate.
but again,
A new kind of weapon
New
that
Zealand,
is absolutely
West.
horrifying and terrible.
Alaska.
Singed poured all of his intellect and knowledge and experience into the synthesis of this new weapon. Singed burned.
Channel for more cool stuff.
And you're going to be
Later.
begging me.
If you want to find this item, click the link in the description area.
I rebuke you. Ron, Henry, Tease. I rebuke you.
So remember back on
Times burnt hair. When you look at
But then I just
that very closely,
put it together.
Let's do that. Let's look at the burnt hair very closely.
Look at it. Just it's even like just a complete top piece of hair burned off his head.
Burnt hair.
But the hottest right there at the top.
The bear, burnt hair.
666. But that numbered man is going away. When the lawless one is revealed, whom Christ, who is a consuming fire, will burn that hair away.
See that?
It's a picture. The old man is going bye-bye. Joseph sent this to me about the number 6 being retired. No more.
The dead, small, great,
And then
standing before God, and the books were open.
before I start
And another
showing,
book was open, which
before I start showing any of Jacob's video, as he's getting ready to start at 10, these are just things that I had already mentioned, and then it either reminded me of the same exact thing that was going on, or he's talking about the same exact thing. So I'm just going through Revelation 20.
which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the book according to their works. So expect Stephen James Sean to be reading out of the Gematria book.
And then about 49 minutes in,
I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and the books were opened. The book of life.
Didn't I say that before?
yes, you did. So what?
Book was open, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the book according to their works. So expect Stephen James Sean to be reading out of the Gematria book as he's judging everybody in the end when you didn't think he was going to. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and the death.
This is a problem for a lot of people. A tell-all book is opening. I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and the books were opened.